Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. After a 2-week break, I have decided that the time is right to start doing Disney videos again. I just took a little 2-week break, mainly because I was editing. Editing vlogs is hard. Like, it's so much different compared to just editing videos where you're sitting down, because there's not really much to edit, but editing vlogs was hard. But yeah, I decided that I was going to come back this week and I have a Disneyland Paris themed video for you guys, and it's my top 5 quick service restaurants at Disneyland Paris. Now, first up, I will explain what quick service is if you are not aware. I will make it short and simple, hopefully, so you guys understand. Basically, it's just fast food. Disney have just called it quick service. That is basically all it is. So, without further ado, let's get on with my top 5. So, in at number 5 is Cafe Hyperion / Videopolis. Now, I don't really know which name it goes under. It seems to go under both. I'm not too sure. Or maybe Videopolis is the sort of theatre side of it. Who knows? But anyways, it's in Discoveryland and it is just past Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast, if you don't know where it is. Also, I will try and insert photos after I've spoke about each one, just so that you can see whereabouts they are, what they look like, so you know what you're looking out for if you've never been before. And if you have been before and you're not quite sure where you're going, because the first few times I went, I wasn't really sure of where I was going or what I was doing. So it would definitely help me if I saw photos, you know, and recognise. One big thing you'll notice at Cafe Hyperion is there's like a big hot air balloon / blimp style thing, which is half in outside and then half inside, which is like super cool. It's massive inside. There is so many seats. You can look down onto the Jedi Training Academy, which is little kids, and then they're fighting Darth Vader and they're stormtroopers, and it just looks really cool. Haven't actually seen it in person, but I've seen it in many a vlog. My cat, by the way, if you can hear any noises, is attacking a sort of little cube house thing that he's supposed to sleep in. Honestly, it's like having kids. Anyways, Cafe Hyperion is a burger style place. So there is like a Jedi burger, which has Jedi stamped on it. There's a Darth Vader burger, which is a black bun. I had the Jedi burger and ate it just before watching Dreams at Halloween. It was actually really good. And I do want to point out that my list only has one place that really features burgers heavily on the list. So it's not completely true that everywhere at Disneyland Paris is all burger and chips. You just need to look and find the places that aren't. So hopefully this video might be able to help you if you are sort of under the impression that it's only burger and chips at Disney, because it's not. So in at number 4 is Cowboy Cookout. Now, I loved Cowboy Cookout. It was so good. We went in February and it was super busy. There was a band playing, like a country band playing. It was really big inside as well. It looks like a big barn on the outside. As always, if I can, I will insert photos at the end of this little me talking about Cowboy Cookout. I will also try and talk about different menu options that you can get, so that you're aware of what kind of food there's going to be as well. Just so that, you know, I'm not talking about this random place and that's it. The food at Cowboy Cookout when I went, there was chicken smothered in barbecue sauce, there was a sausage option, there was barbecue ribs, there was a burger option, but it was incredibly good. It was a burger with cheese, bacon, salad. Oh, it was amazing. And most of the places also do meal deals as well. So you'll get your main option, you'll get a drink, and you'll get like a fruit cup or a little Magnum bar or something like that for maybe between 12 and 15 euros. And to be honest, they're really good options, because normally the menu items on their own are pretty pricey anyways. So definitely look out for the meal deals. They are in every single place. There's normally at least 3 in every place. Cowboy Cookout has Woody and Jessie meeting sort of outside of it as well, so if your little ones like that kind of thing, then definitely yes. It's just so well themed, like everywhere at Disney is. It's just so good. Honestly, it was amazing. I would definitely go back. Definitely. My number 3 is Blockbuster Cafe. Now this is in the Walt Disney Studios, and it's right next to the Meet Spider-Man meet and greet and directly across from Rock and Roller Coaster. Now, some of you might think, I've never heard of that place, or why is he including this in his list? First of all, I like the things that Blockbuster Cafe has to offer. It has your croque monsieur, which is amazing. It's a cheese and ham toastie with cheese on top of the toastie as well as inside it. just, that is like heaven for me right there. They also do meal deals. They had wraps, they had salads, they had so many different puddings in the fridge, and there's also 2 themed sitting areas. The first one was Iron Man, which to be fair was quite badly themed for Disney. It was basically just white walls with lots of different Iron Mans all over the walls. And the other one was Pirates of the Caribbean, which was really well themed. The walls were really, really dark. There was like the sails hanging down. There was a big captain's wheel, the Jolly Roger flag. It was really, 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 really cool inside. I actually really liked it in there, and I would definitely go back if I was in the studios. I definitely prefer that to the big place inside Studio One as you go into the studios. Definitely better than there. Definitely. So in at number 2 is Earl of Sandwich. Now I kind of feel bad for including Earl of Sandwich in my list because it's not technically Disney, but it's on Disney property, so I'm kind of getting around that in a way. Sorry guys. Earl of Sandwich is in the Disney Village, right at the top by the Panamaragic Balloon. I think I've said that wrong, but whatever. It's also across from Cafe Mickey, where you used to be able to meet characters, but now it's just an Italian restaurant. So yeah, I'm not too keen on that anymore. But Earl of Sandwich is amazing. To me, it's just posh Subway. They do have them in random places. I know that there's one in London, and from what I've heard, there's one in other Disneys around the world. I think Disney World and probably Disneyland Resort as well, the one in California too. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I don't really know, but I think that there are. Yeah, so basically it's posh Subway. You go in and it is a big building. There is seating downstairs and upstairs. All of your options are along the walls. Now, rather than just the fancy Subway options that they do, they also have pasta trays, they also do wedges, there's puddings. Yeah, so there is a lot to choose from. So you basically will join the queue, you don't pay for it, you basically tell somebody what they're having, they print you off a receipt. Then you go forward and you will pay somebody else for your food. And then you get given a buzzer and your change. And then your buzzer goes off and it starts vibrating and it flashes red, and then you go up and then you collect it off somebody else. You do see 3 people before you actually get your food, and it does sound overly complicated, but it's not. I'm probably making it sound more complicated than it actually is. The food is really, really good. There is also meal deals in there, obviously, because it's what Disney thrives on, is the meal deal. It does get them maybe spending you more money than you might, but hey ho, that is what it is. It's Disney after all. But it is incredibly good. I love it in there. Theming, as always, is fab. It's kind of old Englishy style, sort of fake bookcases and globes, and it kind of feels like you're in someone's study, to be honest, but it's really, really good anyways. And you do get a lovely view overlooking Lake Disney, where you can see Sequoia Lodge, Newport Bay Club, and Hotel New York. If you sit upstairs, you get a really good view as well. So guys, without further ado, my number 1 place for quick service food at Disneyland Paris is none other than Hakuna Matata. How could it not be? The theming in here is second to none. It's amazing. You go inside and there is like vines and all jungly obviously inside. And one section is Timon, one section is Pumbaa. Such good theme, and the Lion King music is playing. It's the instrumental versions where, you know, I sing along in my head and probably sometimes out loud. It's also, the food is kind of African-y styled. I had like a kebab sandwich, which was sort of kebab style with some sort of salad inside of it, which was obviously folded over. You get the Hakuna fries, which are sort of ridged chips, and they are flat. So they're basically like a flat French fry, which is wider, with sort of a spicy seasoning on it. It's not too spicy, because I didn't really notice the spice, but it's a nice flavour nonetheless. And they also have chicken strips as well, and yeah, it's just really, really good. Theming, just incredible. Prices, as always, as I've said, for all of the hot food places, meal deals are about between 12 and 15, 16 euros. They are really good. Some places you'll get 3 things for that money. Some places you will get 4 as well. I know in the places I've not mentioned, so the Italian-y places like Bella Notte and Colonel Hattie's, which do deserve shoutouts because they are Italian places as well. They include pastas, lasagnas and pizzas. So there is the quick service for Italian lovers. You will get your pizza or pasta with a garlic bread, with a dessert and a drink. So 4 items in there. So yes, definitely check those out too, because I do love them all, but I just had to narrow it down to a top 5, of course. So guys, that is it for my top 5 quick service restaurants at Disneyland Paris. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what's your favourite places to eat at Disneyland Paris. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, wherever it is, to see more of this face. Until next time guys, bye for now.